Hi you all, this is Just Eureka here again, and I'm coming to you all with tips on how to achieve healthy locks. Yeah, I'm a little scrambled up today, but yeah, tips on how to achieve healthy locks. Now, before we get started, I want to tell you all that I have changed products recently on how I retwist my locks and how I maintain my locks and keep them moisturized and looking healthy. So as of right now, I use EURI'S lock gel. This lock gel is very, very good. At first I was using the, I think it's Nature's something. It comes with the purple top. I was using that, and that was causing me to have dry scalp and was flaking up a little bit. But this is very good. I haven't had any problem with flaking or dry scalp. And when it's done, my hair is still, like, the retwist is still soft, where it doesn't make my hair harder or anything. I also use these clips. I know a lot of people talk about them, but if you can see, I use these clips in my hair for a retwist. And I actually just started using these. At first I was using the really long clips, like this long. It was good. They were good, but it got to the point where my hair wouldn't stay twisted with those. And this is just water and oil. Water and the hair growth oil mixed together. That's all this is. And I spread that on my hair maybe 2 or 3 times out the week, especially with it being cold right now. About 2 or 3 times out the week. So let's get started on the tips to achieve healthy locks. So I know people always say, or a lot of people say, dirty locks lock faster. That is so untrue. Clean locks are always the way to go. You don't want to walk around with dirty hair because it stinks. You get all the dandruff. You got lint. Locks attracts all those things. So I would say keep your locks clean. And honestly, when I first started my locks, I washed my hair 6 weeks after doing my 2-strand twist. My hair started locking, I think, the 3rd week of me having my retwist. No, of me starting my locks. And then after that, I was washing like every 2 weeks. And my hair, I think from like here to here was completely locked within like 3 months. Literally. I was able to wash my hair without the stocking cap. I think, yeah, within the 2nd or 3rd month of me starting my locks. And I got the stocking cap idea from Keisha Shermaine. You guys should check her channel out. I always say that because she's very, very good when it comes to talking about locks and keeping your locks healthy. Even dyeing your locks, she's amazing. The second tip is a retwist is not supposed to hurt. Oh my gosh. I see photos where people get retwists and then they style it and it looks like it's about to pull the brains out of their head. It's crazy. A retwist is not supposed to hurt. Not supposed to hurt. If you continue to retwist your hair too tight, it can cause alopecia. And that is when you retwist your hair and it's so tight that it'll start pulling the hairs out of your scalp. So if you retwist your hair and you see the little white, we see strands of hair with a little white ball at the end, that means that hair has been pulled out of your scalp. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants bald spots in their head. I'm pretty sure you don't either. So remember, a retwist is not supposed to hurt. When I retwist my hair, I'll show you real quick. I do this one. Okay. When I retwist my hair, I take it, I twirl it one time, and then I go 1, 2. That's all you need. It's not pulling my hair at all. It's not pulling my scalp or anything. I would, yeah. Don't retwist your hair too tight. Please don't. The third one is keep your locks moisturized because they can break off. Dry locks snap. Just like that, they snap. And if your hair is too dry, it's kind of like, okay, you know how dry your mouth gets when you eat a lot of salt, or you eat a whole lot of, or eat bread and the bread just soaks all the moisture up? That's how your hair will get, and your hair will eventually break off. Like the ends of your hair will break off. So always keep your hair moisturized. And the method I do is liquid, which will be either water, oil, or liquid and oil to seal the moisture in. I don't use creams on my hair because I'm afraid that it will get trapped inside the lock. So I just don't do it. I use liquid and oil, and that's it. 4, wax can build up. Yeah, wax can build up. So if you wash your hair, when you're done washing your hair, squeeze the top of your lock. Squeeze the top. If you see white or a grayish phlegm come up, that means you have buildup in your hair. And excuse me, it's hard to get buildup out of your hair, especially with the locks, because it's trapped within those strands on your head. So I would say be very, very careful when it comes to lock gels, wax, dye, moisturizer. I look for the first ingredient in my lock gel or my moisturizers. The first ingredient I look for is water. That means the main ingredient is water. And with that being said, it means it should wash out your hair easier than anything else. And so far, I've used that locking gel. I've used the other locking gel. I forgot the name of it. I'll post it, or I'll put a little clip of it in the video. I used that locking gel. Both of them have had water as the first ingredient. And number 5, which is the last tip, use a silk. I can't even talk today. Use a silk scarf to tie down your hair at night. And that also helps with frizz. If you sleep on a cotton pillowcase, it will absorb the oil that you just put in your hair. So all the oil that you just put in your hair will be soaked up by the pillowcase. And this will give you an idea. You know, after you wash your hair, they say use a cotton t-shirt to dry your hair off with, preferably black. But use a cotton t-shirt to soak up the water. Think of it soaking up the oil instead of the water, if that makes sense. So that's what a cotton pillowcase will do to your hair. It will completely strip the oil out of your hair because it's soaking it all up. But a silk scarf helps a lot. It helps to maintain frizz. It helps keep your hair moisturized. It helps your hair lay flat. Well, any scarf does. Any scarf does. But tying your hair down can help all the flyaways not look so bad. I have that problem, especially in the front, because my baby hairs don't like to stay within my front locks. So yeah, I got the issue. But yeah, so far those are the 5 tips that I have. If you all have any other tips, please leave them in the comments below. If you're looking at my viewfinder, please leave them in the comments below. And I hope this helped. I hope it helped you. If it didn't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, hello to my subscribers. Hello to my new subscribers. Please tell others about my channel. Stay blessed. Keep your head held high. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.